of Abu Dhabi, a story of a lost landmark. There was once a time when the Abu Dhabi Corniche looked very different from what we see today. Before the towering skyscrapers, before the modern skyline reflected perfectly on the calm Arabian Gulf, there stood a landmark that captured imagination, curiosity, and wonder: the volcanic fountain. It wasn't just a fountain. It was a symbol. Built during the rapid transformation of Abu Dhabi in the late 20th century, the volcanic fountain looked like a giant erupting volcano rising from the sea. At night, glowing orange and red lights simulated flowing lava, while powerful jets of water burst upward, like an eruption frozen in time. Families gathered along the Corniche just to watch it. Children pointed at it with amazement. Tourists stopped their cars to take photos, and residents felt proud because it represented a young city dreaming big. In an era when Abu Dhabi was still shaping its identity, the volcanic fountain stood as proof that the city dared to be creative. It blended art, engineering, and imagination. It turned an ordinary waterfront into something magical. People remember the warm evenings, the breeze from the Gulf, the reflection of lights dancing on the water. The fountain didn't simply decorate the Corniche, it gave it personality. For many long-time residents, it became a meeting point. "Let's meet near the volcano," they would say. It witnessed countless memories, family walks, friendships, quiet moments of reflection, and the excitement of a city growing into the global capital we know today. But cities evolve. As Abu Dhabi modernized and redesigned the Corniche to create wider parks, beaches, and pedestrian spaces, many of the old fountains were removed. Among them was the beloved volcanic fountain. One day, it was simply gone. No eruption, no glowing lava lights, no familiar silhouette against the night sky. Only memories remained. Today, visitors see a cleaner, greener, more modern Corniche, beautiful in its own way. Yet for those who knew the old Abu Dhabi, there is a quiet nostalgia, a feeling of wishing you had stood there once, felt the sea breeze, and watched that glowing volcano rise from the water. Because landmarks are more than structures. They hold stories, they mark moments in history, and sometimes the places we never got to see become the ones we imagine the most. The volcanic fountain may no longer exist physically, but in photographs, memories, and stories passed from one generation to another, it still erupts, not with water or light, but with nostalgia. And maybe that's what makes it truly timeless. How I wish I had seen it too, before it disappeared into history.